imperturbable golden ship. I am an imperturbable golden ship. So what is your ideal self? What is the ideal self of who you are as an adult main personality? I'm imagining that I am this imperturbable golden ship, and this is my true self. I am this beautiful, resilient golden ship that can handle the storms of life. I am imperturbable and strong. What is the end result of what it would look like and feel like if I had this adult main personality brain state that was strong and was the captain of my ship, and I knew with all certainty that I could never be destroyed. And the captain was me. And I was in charge of my life. Rather than the parts or the superego, this adult main personality, my higher self, the infinite divine being that I am, is the captain of my ship. What would that look like and feel like? And as I become aware of this, I think about what it is my ideal self my true self, the one that has the capacity for stress, the one that has the capacity to hold the tensions of the opposites in this 3D reality world. The one that has the capacity to jump timelines between the fourth and the fifth and quantum dimensions of life. The one that is able to hold all of my parts, all of my wounds, all of my worries, all of my hurts. And it is able to handle all of the emotional highs and lows, which is the tension of the opposites. As I come back home to myself and I heal the fragmented parts back into one mono personality, what does that feel like for me? It feels like I am calm and capable in any situation as I dance through life with boundless energy and unbridled joy. And I live in alignment with my core values, values that create this joyous relationship with my heart. So I give this information to my subconscious, simple and clear. Take a deep breath. And now I think about what my current situation has felt like. This unwanted experience that I've been in. What does it feel like when my parts are running the ship? What does it feel like when my superego is running the ship? Because I haven't yet developed a healthy adult main personality ego. And I think back on my current experiences the past few years, where I felt like I was just getting thrown around in a storm. It didn't look very pretty. Just a lot of emotional chaos in my internal being. And anything else that comes forward. And when these parts are running the ship, it throws my limbic system out of alignment with who I truly am. And it creates a lot of symptoms and a lot of sensations in the body. So what are the beliefs that are in the way of being this beautiful, resilient golden ship right now? What is in the way? And how likely am I to become this resilient and golden, imperturbable adult main personality, my true self? How likely am I to become this? And what action can I take to move towards my desired results? What is my intention? Superconscious higher self. What is my intention? So I have this image in my mind about this beautiful golden ship. And I imagine myself pulling this golden light into who I am, into who I am being, into my golden ship of this adult main personality, my true self, my higher self. And I imagine building this beautiful energy grid back into me so that I can handle the storms of life. Okay, all right. And with all certainty, I know that I have been working on this intention for the past few years, and life is coming back into balance. With my hand on my heart, I breathe in 5 breaths, and I'm breathing into presence. I am here now. And I imagine breathing this golden light in the center of my heart. 5 seconds in. And 5 seconds out. With my mantra, I am here now in this moment. I am here now in this moment. Again, breathing golden light into my heart. I am filling my whole body. Just like this, I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. Heart coherence. And I'm intending to breathe me back to me. And I am intending to align myself back to me. And I am intending to balance me back into me. And I'm breathing again into the heart, breathing in this golden light. And as I breathe this golden light, I imagine it going down my spine, down my legs, all the way down to the center of the earth, the heartbeat of the earth. And I'm connecting to the heart resonance all the way down. This is how I ground my energy, by imagining a line of light down my heart, down my spine, my legs, all the way down into the earth. And I am here now in this, on this earth at this time. And I breathe it up from the earth back into the body, back into my heart. And I imagine breathing light out of my heart to the top of my head, connecting to central source, connecting me with source, the spirit of unconditional love, God, Christ consciousness, whatever name that is for you or for me. And I am here now in this with source light. And I can see myself as a pillar of light, as a pillar of golden love and light, going down my body, down into the earth, being beautiful, imperturbable, invincible, golden light. And this is my consciousness connected to the superconscious field that is indestructible. This is my true awareness. And the 0 point field, this is my true awareness. And I'm going to allow myself to connect with my superconscious higher self as I ask for permission to connect for the purpose of this attunement, to grow my capacity to handle life's stresses, to increase my adult main personality, the brain state of mind, to my true self, letting my subconscious know that only the aspects that are ready to be emerged, only the parts that are ready to be integrated with the wholeness of who I am, my true self, need to come forward today. There's no rush. This can be gentle, and I can listen to this at any time in the future to increase their integrations. So I am seeing this beautiful golden light and this beautiful golden imperturbable self. And I imagine being filled with this golden light, connecting my essence and pulling all of my lost aspects back into my heart. And I am breathing me back into me. And I am here in this body at this time. I am here in this body. I imagine that I have developed the capacity for emotional regulation even in the storms of life. That I feel this sense of becoming whole, and I am willing to be present with myself, and I am willing to honor myself. By doing this, I purify myself, and I am this golden, beautiful image becoming this archetypal golden ship, and it's fully empowered, imperturbable, and courageous, steady in any storms. With my hands lifted up to the air, to the sky, I stand in this full power in the middle of any storm. And that is what it would look like if I knew that this is me in any situation. This golden ship is me. I am the golden pillar of light, knowing that I can always handle any situation calmly and capable, and I can always come back into regulation, and I am inherently okay no matter what. There is a certainty in me that I am okay. Even when parts of me are scared, and I'm using this metaphor to imprint into the subconscious, my subconscious, the truth of who I am. When I am embodied in my true self that is aligned with my superconscious higher self, and I see this golden ship, it's made of the strongest golden metal, and it's glistening in the sunlight, and it's been through many storms, and yet it still glistens. It shines unharmed because it is made of a substance that cannot be destroyed. And I know that this golden ship is indestructible, and it exists within me, as me. And it doesn't matter how many waves are all around, and it doesn't matter that I'm tossed back and forth. I am imperturbable, and this is who I am capable of being. This imperturbable, superconscious higher self. I ask you to be this metaphoric ship and insert this perception of self into my subconscious and into the awareness of my adult main personality, my true self, the divine infinite of who I am. And this is the desired brain state that is set for my home frequency. Thank you. Just breathing into this active experience of this new perception of myself. And now we let it go. So let it go. And now we're going to go to the future of this imperturbable golden ship. So, come into what has it been like in the past, or what has it been like currently? What's it been like for you these last couple of years? What's it been like for me? Have I been feeling imperturbable? Or have I found myself feeling vulnerable at the storms of life? The storms in my body. What's it been like for me? What has it felt like? What is it like when the storm arises? Is my ship in this current perception of myself? Or am I this old ship made of crappy wood, at risk of sinking in a storm? What situations make me feel fragile, and I'm bringing them into the active experience now? When I feel vulnerable, it's been because I've been confused that the waves and the storms were who I was. But now I know that I am not the storm, and I am not the waves. I am this unshakable, imperturbable golden ship, and I am being myself again. In this future golden ship, look at who I really am. In my golden ship, I know the difference, and I know my true nature. From this storm in which carrying the ship isn't harmed, the ship is unharmed, and the waves are simply the emotions of life. The storms are the situations in which we live. The ship is an untouchable essence of golden light that is sailing the storm. And I am sailing the storm as an untouchable golden ship that is always in control of its own nature, and that allows the storm around it to be, and the ship is not in resistance to the storm. The ship feels the storm, but it knows that it's not the storm. And this is what makes it unshakable and unsinkable. The emotional waves and sensations of this storm cannot hurt me because I am aware of them, and I am imperturbable. So superconscious higher self, highlight this awareness that I am this golden ship, and I am not the storm. And I am aware of the storm. And as long as I am aware of my true nature, my ship cannot sink. as long as I am aware of my true nature, my true self. My ship cannot sink. Superconscious higher self, please bring these perceptions, these identities, these parts, these memory structures that are ready to integrate into the wholeness self-concept. Bring them forward now. Thank you. Now I'm breathing into me all the golden light back into embodying my golden ship. Feeling the waves. By feeling the golden light inside of me, I feel the waves and I see the golden light inside of me. This is my golden ship. At the same time, from this future golden ship, I imagine looking back at the past that felt so vulnerable in the storm, when I couldn't regulate. And maybe sometimes it's still hard to self-regulate. So what's in the way of bringing regulation? What's in the way of bringing the scared parts into the safe, strong golden ship? Perception. Superconscious higher self, please find any parts that are scared to be in the storm, that are scared to feel the waves of these emotions. Find the parts that are scared that the golden ship isn't strong enough to handle the storm. Bring these parts as they are ready and informed. These parts, these memory structures, remind them that there is an adult main personality, our true self being formed, and we are going to be the captain of the ship. And this new ship is made of imperturbable, loving life. And this ship can handle the storms, because there is a process of trust that's being formed. It's being formed by these memory structures that created the fears of the storms, the waves of these emotions. Open up these files, these memory structures, and make edits so that the scared parts all around, show them and remind them that the adult main personality has new tools and is all grown up in a new awareness. And I can handle the storms. We can handle the storms. So these parts, show these parts and that these adults is wanting to embody primal trust, primal love, and primal safety. Superconscious higher self, ask these parts if they're ready to join the main adult personality, to join the future golden ship and become imperturbable as beings of love and light. Let these parts know they don't have to decide today. They can just watch the adult continue to grow. They can join the ship when they're ready, when they trust that there's an adult as a captain. There's no hurry. There's no rush. Superconscious higher self, find any parts that have a secondary gain, emotion that has been emotionally dysregulated. And sometimes parts want to be rescued, are cared for, because they have an unmet need of the past. And that makes sense. and that's okay. So superconscious higher self, with compassion and understanding, form these parts as the main adult personality. Inform them that the main adult personality is here now to rescue, to take care of them in times of stress. And we don't need others to rescue them anymore. To get their needs met, the golden ship is the rescue they've been seeking. And it is here now. Superconscious higher self, have these parts feel like maybe they're floating in the waves and the storms. Have them feel like they're being rescued now by my true self, my adult main personality, the divine higher self, the captain, bringing them safely into the golden ship. That's right. I am here now in this, breathing through these waves, rescuing these parts, bringing these parts, these memory aspects into my active experience. I am here now in this. I feel the waves, and I know that I am not the waves. I am an imperturbable golden ship, and I know that I might need to listen to this a few times to start showing my parts that there's a captain here to rescue, and that's normal. And I'll be patient as I develop my true self personality. As I take a deep breath, superconscious higher self, show these parts of the new timeline that there is an inner adult here learning to self-regulate. As we start, it is safe to start the integration process now. It's safe to come home, to come back home into the whole of the golden ship, into the heart center. This is what I'm rewiring into. This is why I'm using my tools. I am here now in this adult main personality, the wholeness in this present moment. Superconscious higher self, please merge timelines now. Bring in all parts into the active experience that are ready to be part of the adult main personality, to create solidarity, to create a mono personality through this new brain state. Show the limbic system, the autonomic nervous system, that the body works best when we work as a whole, mono personality of inner solidarity. This is what calms the nervous system. This is what unlocks our vital force. This is what ignites the self-healing mechanisms. One integrated personality and the integrated inner wholeness, inner adult true self that can be with the scared parts and captain the ship at the same time. That's what we're developing. And I breathe in and out. And I notice as I'm breathing, I am here now in this. And I allow these parts to come on board. The storm all around begins to settle. And I imagine the waves settling down as I am here now. The waves are all around and the parts are starting to fall asleep, safely held in the wholeness of who I am. And the parts are starting to fall asleep, safely held in the wholeness of my magnificent golden ship. The golden ship is the brain state of primal trust, primal love, and primal safety. The brain state of I can be with all of this. I can calm the limbic system. I can send messages to all parts of me. I know I am okay, and I can handle this regulation. This regulating the autonomic nervous system, the immune system detoxifying. I can handle this regulating autonomic nervous system, regulating the immune system, detoxifying the body. As I complete this attunement, I repeat the following to myself and to all my parts to help integrate this memory, repeating to myself now, I am coming back home to me. I am coming back home to this body. I am coming back home to this body, and I am here to learn to feel all the feelings, handle life storms at just the right capacity for me. My inner adult is growing stronger every day. My golden ship is being awakened in my consciousness as I reclaim my awareness of my true self. My heart is pure, my intentions are good, and I am imperturbable, loving light. I am here now in this. And as I go forward, what is the next action step that I can take to be this imperturbable golden ship and to help develop this main adult personality, my true self, my infinite divine being, to speak the truth of who I am. Disconnecting now.